A Texas TikToker is trapped in Dubai. Texas TikToker Sassy Trucker, trapped in Dubai, faces 2 years in prison for screaming at car rental worker. Now, obviously 2 years is an extreme punishment for screaming at someone. However, I think she needs to realize that she's not in America and that different countries have different levels of importance on respect, and it's especially important to respect a country that you're visiting. So like, she shouldn't be in prison for 2 years for this, but like, she really shouldn't be screaming at people regardless of what country she's in, but especially not in a country she's a guest in, you know? Special thank you to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel and supporting my content. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are going to be returning to r/trashy, the subreddit dedicated for people that are being trashy. Yay. Before we begin, I just quickly wanted to mention that I'll be live in 2 hours as of this video going up. I don't know who I'll be streaming with or what I'll be playing, but I will be live, so go check it out. Other than that, let's take a look at the subreddit, shall we? So this picture, according to the person who posted it on Reddit, was this man was just stealing all of the dog litter bags from the park. I didn't know that parks gave out free dog litter bags. I think that's a really good thing to do because it encourages people with pets to pick up after their dogs, especially bad owners who don't bring their own bags. But this is why we can't have nice things. This man turned up, apparently took all of the dog litter bags and left. So yay. This is why we can't have nice things. So this one, it's not the most coherent of things, but I'm gonna do my best to read it. However, I might need someone to translate this in the comments because, well, let's just give it a go, shall we? Stop it. You are not my TYPG. Let my B-leak ass alone. Stop persecution. If you wanna brave, you face me. You know but you have no value to show your monkey face to me, FB. So yeah, if anyone has a translation for that, let me know. But scrawled on the bonnet of a car, which is what, other than the fact that it's a note saying face me in real life, it's scrawled on the bonnet of a car, so it's like double trashy in that regard. But yeah, this is barely coherent. My grandma is pregnant. She's only 46, so we were pretty excited at first, but now she's claiming my husband is the father. I don't know what to do. He does spend a lot of time helping at her house. I can't believe he'd plow my granny though. We have to wait months for a paternity test. If it's his, would the baby be my aunt/uncle and stepchild? It's also worth noting that my husband is both my brother and my uncle, and my grandma is his grandma too, and also his ex-girlfriend. I'm really not sure what to do. And no, this is not a stupid joke. This is serious, so please refrain from rude responses. Sweet home Alabama. What in the Alabama is going on here? So she's dating her brother, was it? Her brother and uncle, and her grandma is his grandma and also his ex-girlfriend. There's so much to unpack. So something I forgot to mention when recording this was she said her grandma is 46, okay? 46 and at the age to be a grandma. But not only is she 46 and a grandma, but she's the grandma of someone old enough to get married, which means she had to be old enough to have a child, who was then old enough to have a child, who is then old enough to get married. So the age that her grandma probably had a kid at, and then her mum had a kid at, exceedingly young, worryingly young in fact. I would believe that this was satire, but I don't know. She says this is not a stupid joke, please refrain from rude responses, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not a joke, it's just a double bluff, but wow. Just wow. Please do not wash your feet in the wall gates. Often in these videos, I have to feel sad by the fact that they even needed to put a sign up that says this, but are people really going around in public toilets and washing their feet in the little wall hand washers? Because those little wall hand washers are kind of gross to begin with, but let alone putting your feet in them. Today's winner of the day. Ah yes, a woman smoking a cigarette on a bus. A bus which OP actually actually said was packed on Reddit. So a woman smoking a cigarette on a packed bus.
That happened to me the other day.
Did it?
Yeah, I was on a bus to my uni and there was just a guy having a cigarette and I'm like, it's 2023, like not
It's
the 80s.
illegal. It's illegal to smoke on a bus and subject everyone around you to your cancer. It's illegal. Don't smoke on public buses. Don't smoke in public places. Well, you know what, right? Just don't smoke in general. It'll be better for you and everyone else. Stop giving money to $1 million to $1 billion industry that capitalizes on giving people cancer. How about that? Just at the soup bar, having a little sippy sip, you know? You're gonna have a little sip, have a little taste before you know that you want to buy the soup. Just have a little sippy sip. Just a big old sippy sip. Just puts the ladle straight back into the soup as well. I hope the person who filmed this went straight to the employees of wherever this was and went, hey, someone just drank straight from the ladle and put it back in your soup. Like, you probably want to get rid of that soup. But part of me is worried that the people that work there would have just gone, okay, and then just not done anything, because quite often that happens. To be honest, people that work in these kinds of places are not paid enough to care, but it just doesn't want to make me go to a soup bar and take soup, you know? It just makes me concerned about what people might have done to that soup. It's like the person putting his feet in like Subway and stuff. It's not good. It's not good. Which one am I fucking tonight? The crucifix necklace as well really sells this one, but more than anything I could say was some of the best comments that other people said on the subreddit, so I'm just gonna put those on here, okay? If a can of Axe body spray became a real boy, and you know what, with that haircut, he's not wrong, and you can kind of, I say haircut, it's barely any hair left, but I can smell the body spray and cologne, you know, through the picture. And then another person said, he's giving me New Jersey vibes, and also, yes, I just have to agree. But the final one was, he made the conscious decision to wear that god-awful shirt. LeMayo buddy ain't fucking nobody. And I can't put it any better than what these three people put it. They just did. They put it the best, so there you go. Be a flirt, lift your shirt. And just in case you weren't sure what he might have been talking about, the bumper sticker that says this also says yay boobies on it. Because a full-grown adult saw a bumper sticker that said yay boobies on it and went, yeah, I'm gonna put that on my 4x4. People might not know what I mean by lift your shirt, so just in case any dudes are like, okay, I just gotta put the yay boobies part on there, you know, just in case. Also, his number plate is bacon for you. And he's from Florida, so I guess it makes sense. I guess it all makes sense. So here's a picture of a cake, and OP said that this was just still in the the store. Someone had just eaten from this cake, put it back, and like, yeah, it's pretty frustrating and fucked up that someone would just eat a cake in a store and then put it back. But more to the point, they have cut this cake. Clearly, the cake has been cut and they've taken slices. But who cuts a cake like that? They haven't taken slices out of this cake. They've just like taken a chunk off of it. They've just like taken an edge off. What? And if you're gonna steal cake, like, why is that all the cake they've stolen? I just have so many questions. I'm just more confused. This has just left me more confused. Yeah, this is the car of a totally sane and definitely not unhinged individual. When you are obsessed and brainwashed by politics so much that you would do this to your own car. Like, really? It's just, the person needs a psych evaluation, you know? Looking at this is the car of a serial killer. This is the car of someone that's gonna walk up to a Capitol building perhaps and maybe stage an insurrection. Like, this is not the car of a sane individual. Just saying. And the final post, and this is a subtle one, you know? You start off like, I'm not really sure what's wrong with this image. It's just some guys like at the beach, and then you catch something in the corner of your eye, and then you zoom in. You go, that man has a swastika tattooed on his shoulder. Yeah, that's trashy. That's pretty trashy. And that's where I'm going to end the video. I hope you have enjoyed. Not a very long one today, but I'm just having one of those days where I didn't feel like doing a long one. So, you know, short but sweet, trashy. If you have enjoyed this video and you would like to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally you can click on the join button on the channel to support me. It helps a lot more than you might realize, but by no means should you feel like you have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. Special thank you to all of the YouTube members and patrons that do support the channel. All of you are amazing, wonderful people, so thank you so much. It means a lot and it helps a lot, so thank you. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.